Yo, we are back. The Elysian Road, one in the last hour here. Ode just got sucked out of an airlock, or not even an airlock. He just got sucked into space. An empty room that was supposed to be sealed. Evelyn, did you say that you were gonna like run out and like try to like jump and grab him?
Yep.
So, how about you make an exert test first to see how quickly you can do that, and maybe possibly like grab him even before he like actually like goes out into space. Because you do technically have like, well, here let me double check this, but I'm assuming that the gravs, the vac suits have like grav boots basically, right, where you can like lock, or at least like lock on to a surface, because that makes sense and it's sci-fi. But you know, Ode just didn't have enough time to react to activate those. So go ahead and make an exert test for me with strength.
Hey. Strength. Hey, cool.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I think you do it. I think you're fine.
Nice.
So basically what happens, right, is Evelyn, you just book it. You go through the door as it's closing and then run all the way out to the very edge of the ship.
That's mine. That's not Connor's.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
How dare you,
Totally
Caleb?
right.
Yeah, I have not been looking at these icons at all.
I'm mouthing
There we
every
go.
Samoan swear word that I know, but you can't hear me because it's space.
In space, no one can hear you swear.
Oh,
Awesome.
Oh,
that's
I mean, no,
not the
technically
unofficial motto.
Yeah.
If that's not the unofficial motto for this stream. That's the name of the episode.
Oh, that's funny. I mean, technically though, like not to burst that whole thing, but you're actually in a vac suit and you have comms, so you probably can all probably hear the Samoan swear.
Well, right. If she was in my vac suit, she could hear me, or if I was on the comms, but neither of those things are the case.
Okay, yeah, I see.
So that's what I was thinking anyways.
So
Yeah,
he uses push to talk.
Yes.
He's a good FPS gamer.
So Evelyn, yeah, you run all the way to the edge, lock your boots onto the very edge of the thing, and then grab him right as he like is about to like just go off. Yeah. So I mean, what do you do after that?
That's odd. I was positive that room was sealed.
No, that's Ode.
Oh, obviously, I think I just let him go.
Yeah,
No,
but till
I
you like look
recognize-
over at the comm or the computer, right, and you're just like, oh yeah, whoops, thought that was sealed. Sorry,
It's one of
Connor.
those.
I mean, I just drag him back in with my boots.
Right.
The
Just one
boots
foot
made
after
for
the other.
walking.
Come with me, David.
And you'll see.
Come with me if you want to live.
Come with
There we go.
me.
Whoa,
And
what happened?
you'll
We're not out yet.
Rubber bands.
So obviously you
It-
guys
it's
opened
bad
the door
ping.
for us, right?
This door's open already. That's why I got sucked out.
Yeah, and it's still open. So you guys basically like make your
Oh.
way back, and then like
Okay, and then
you
we
can
close
like
the door.
shut the door. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's what happens.
So then suddenly, like the pressure restabilizes, and
So what is an appropriate religious gesture or action that I might take towards somebody who is psychic in my psychic religion?
probably this, or grab the magic head.
That's a really good question. I mean, what do
I mean, it's based in Catholic stuff, right?
Yeah.
Just like myself or something.
that's what I'm wondering. Like, but it's like it's much more than like than you would like do to a priest, right? It's
So
like
instead of the you do the
genuflect.
it's just all around your head.
Ah, yeah.
Sorry, I
Yeah.
wasn't watching. What did you do?
You just do the
A genuflect, but like on your mind, basically. Right?
Oh
Like,
yeah.
yeah. I think for sure.
Genuflect is just.
That's what that's
That,
called.
that term's being thoroughly used out of context of what I'm familiar with. Is that the actual cross yourself, or is that the kneeling and crossing
Yeah,
yourself?
actually,
because
I think
I've always heard of it as I've always heard it in context of kneeling.
I
pictured
feel like
it
I've heard it in that
So
What?
I pictured him kneeling anyways. So
I mean, yes, but now
Probably
I
on the
have a
ground anyway,
question.
because
I
you're
need
just
to
like,
I know,
answer.
right? Yeah, I'm curious now.
I will look up the answer while y'all continue doing your thing.
Okay.
so is there a name that we have for people who are psychic, like a term around?
Probably the elect.
Okay, yeah.
That's
So he
just
just
legit, probably what they call it.
yeah. So I think he kind of goes down on his knees, just thank you, like thank you, and he starts crossing his face or whatever.
Yeah,
And he's
yeah.
like hyperventilating or whatever as he's saying it. And he's looking at the.
So yeah, Evelyn, how do you feel about this?
He's worshiping me?
Pretty much.
Basically.
Care.
You don't care?
No. There's no
Caleb.
emotional effect. I don't really look at you.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
mean,
gonna walk away.
you can't tell he's not. He's looking at your feet. So
Caleb.
Mhm.
Genuflect, intransitive verb. To bend the knee, to touch
Yep.
the knee to the floor or
That's
ground, especially in worship.
So yes, he is
So it is-
genuflecting, but only because he's actually bowing his knee.
Okay, well, I just walk away. I just kind of, like you fall to the ground, and I just kind of say, try to be more careful next time, and just walk away.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go plug my phone in before my internet all dies,
Yeah,
because
do
it's running through my little black box here.
yeah. So I think he stands up. And says, oh, of course, and he starts going back, and he's kind of still looking at the ground. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, so Dylan and Fergus, the doors are shut, and as Evelyn ran out of the room, and you saw Ode go into space.
So how are things with you?
Harsh.
Everybody's freaking
Fergus,
out,
now's
man.
not the time to flirt.
But, okay. I have no response to that.
Okay, so Jared,
That is illegal.
I thought your voice was gonna be obnoxious, but I actually really like it. It's really good.
I like your voice too, but I'm a little disappointed you're not doing the Charlie voice.
Charlie.
I'm glad he's not.
I was so
Charlie.
for that.
Dylan bit my finger.
I just really wanted to kneel in front of a little kid and then have him go, "What are you doing?" or something like that.
Right.
But you know that thing. They bit me.
Right. So I think Isaac, he's he points towards the closed door, and he's like, "Did he just?"
Yeah, this kind of thing happens a lot.
Yeah, and then the door hisses back open, and you see Odin and Evelyn standing outside, fine.
I'm glad you're not dead, sir.
Yeah, thanks. You too.
What's our next approach?
I would say continue north. As you seem to have a handle on the situation here.
Why
right,
is
we
there a
continue
purple
north?
aura? Jared.
Who's drawing auras?
Jared made an aura for his character.
500 meters.
Oh my gosh. And suddenly he emits a psychic wave.
Whoa!
It's the second scream.
I'm juggling tangerines, Deadwood. Whoa!
I'm so...
Josh.
What?
Josh, have we not shown you Spatula Madness?
Oh dear
Irrelevant.
me.
All right, after
Save
we're done with
yourself.
this, we gotta show you Spatula
Save
Madness.
yourself.
Oh no, I don't like the way this is going.
All right. Anyway, so yeah, you guys want to head north?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we just keep going.
Okay. Isaac is like, wait a second. Where are you going? What's going on?
Please just trust us and keep quiet.
I can do that.
You know,
Good.
Is he injured at all?
does he know where the rest of the crew is? Also, yes, is he injured? That's a good question. Maybe we should have asked that first. Gonna add that to my checklist.
well-being of people.
Just a quick check mark. Are you okay? Yes, I'm okay. Check.
Yeah, and just someone because he can't hear Till. So like, are you guys saying any of this?
Are you injured at all, sir?
No. I'm not injured. Thank you for asking, though. I'm sorry. What are your names?
Dylan resheathes her sword and reaches out her hand again to have a proper handshake instead
Right.
of a desperate one,
Yeah.
and says, "Dylan Calorie."
This is not important right now. The longer we wait, the less chance of survival does the people have.
Evelyn's right. Does he know where the rest of the crew is? Introductions later when we don't have holes in the ship.
Good point.
More holes in their heads.
I'm
Yes.
sorry. I think I'm missing part of this conversation.
Is he wearing a comms earpiece at all?
Oh, I mean, I just give him a comms earpiece
Okay.
and tell him to shut up.
I mean, sure, you have.
I mean, do
you
you
the
have
ship's
a
locker,
spare-
So. Yeah.
Do you
he has
have
the
a
ship's
spare
locker.
comms earpiece on you though? Like, would you have thought to bring one? Because otherwise, I could try to hack
So
in the
technically,
one on the
he has
desk.
one more effort. So you could use your
No.
psychic ability to have it on you.
Let me just hack the one on the. Let me just get into the one on the desk and have him pick it up.
Okay. Yeah, then you can do that.
I'm
Yeah.
in their ship's comms. Give him that.
Yeah, but I
There
thought I
should
had
be a
4
set on the desk.
No, you have 3.
Okay.
It's automatically calculated.
Okay.
Yeah. So he puts it in. And he's like, "Hello."
I'm Till. Nice to meet you. Where's the rest of your crew? Do you know?
Isaac. I'm not entirely sure. I knew there were some people at the bridge. Captain Chloe was up there as well. Oh, I'm sorry. I should probably use her last name. Captain Lasmos.
However you call her,
Captain
that's
Lasmos?
fine.
That's a pretty cool name.
Chloe Lasmos.
Oh, Lasmus.
Lasmos. All right, clear the bridge next.
Yeah, something. Oh,
Caleb.
okay.
Mhm.
And he walks up to the door and just stands in the middle of it.
Till's gonna do one of those long-range scans again. Is there any sign of returning pirates with bigger guns and bigger ships, and so the balance shifts?
Make a luck check.
I mean, it would be insanely impressive for them to time this in a way that was actually like a thing.
Yeah, I know. I'm just kidding. Don't actually make a luck check.
I was gonna say.
No, there's no ships coming.
Because I realized I forgot to do that right after they boarded, and I wanted to make sure that I kept tabs on that.
Nah. Yeah. Right. It took them like 30 hours to go do that the first time. So.
Are you upside down, Jared?
He's
Yeah.
hanging from the ceiling. He's a psychic. It's okay.
I don't know what you have in terms of beliefs about
Suddenly
psychics,
Fergus is Spider-Man.
but there's nothing okay with hanging upside down from the ceiling.
It's telekinesis. It's pretty common. It's okay.
Yeah.
I've known a few telekinetics. We had one to load cargo that no one else could lift.
Oh, that's not.
He didn't ever hang from the ceiling.
Well, I mean, it just means he didn't have as much fun. All right.
This
So-
is true.
Yeah, so
he
Isaac
was a
is
stuffy old codger in a
Isaac's-
wheelchair.
What is happening?
Isaac says, well, I'm going to go ahead and wait in the comms office, and you guys keep me updated, all right?
Don't die. I like nod and walk away.
Are there any more holes in your stupid ship?
I wasn't planning... He just walks back in.
Does he ignore me?
Oh, what did you say?
I said, are there any more holes in your stupid ship?
Probably.
Can I tell from the internal diagnostics how many holes there are, where they are, and whether
Yeah,
any
so
of the
now
rooms
that
are
you're
depressurized?
paying attention, that won't happen again. Remember, I gave you a notice roll to notice that this was going to happen, right? And you failed it, so... but yeah, it won't happen again. You're all
Till
fine
will not blame himself for this.
now.
Just because their
Technically-
API is obtuse doesn't mean
Okay.
it's not his fault. They didn't write it right, okay?
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah. So I just stand in front of the door this time and open it because I'm not really present. So
Yeah, okay. It says it's locked. says access denied.
Okay.
Access denied.
I take out my handy dandy detective lockpick.
I mean, is that actually like a piece of gear that's in the TL4 stuff?
I doubt
Can I
it.
tell who's on the bridge?
I don't know.
You
don't
can
have
tell
a
that there are 5 life forms on the bridge.
5. Can I tell where?
Bye, Evelyn.
No, you cannot.
I was hoping someone would notice.
I watched her go, but I was like, eh. She'll be back. She's a psychic. They do these things.
What?
The psychics are fickle creatures.
Who knows the
So
mind
you're
of
trying to
one
do-
whose
you're trying
mind
to find,
op-
like,
whose
detective
mind is open to the
gear?
void.
Sure.
So, what? You're trying to pick lock the door?
Yeah.
He wants to.
Oh,
he
oh,
wants
I
to
see.
pick the digital lock.
Or security splice. Or
Yeah.
security tunnel.
So
don't-
so
I
that's the
don't
thing, right? Like
Active
you
stuff.
you can do that, but it's more like you're just like hacking it than anything, right? So you have to roll program. You don't have. There's no device on here that just like automatically opens doors.
I wasn't gonna say automatically, but give me like +1.
I don't think there's anything on here that I'm seeing that could help you with that.
Gotcha.
We just put Till on a USB stick and plug him into anything that needs hacking.
I mean, this thing you're already in the system, right, Till? So you could probably try to
Jill,
try to
you
unlock
wanna
it.
open the door for us?
Yeah, Jared, remember the...
Be aware. I don't know who's on the bridge, but there. Do I know for sure there are 5?
Because you
There are
know there were
5
5 on this section of the ship. And or I'm sorry, you knew there were 6, and now that you've found Isaac, right? You know there's 5 others, and so they have to be on the bridge.
There are 5 on the bridge. I don't know who they are, what their intentions are. Should I open the door for you?
I'm gonna
I'll
go
take
back.
that as a, hey Till, can you start playing opera instead? 'Cause we like it better when you do that.
I'm gonna go back behind this terminal and then wait for you to open it.
Yeah, you click a button and it just says emergency power mode, and nothing happens.
On the terminal?
Yeah, on that middle
Wait.
terminal. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The
So
VI
no
voice,
projection.
Right? Yeah.
No projections of a moon with a giant
No.
inverted. See,
No.
no, it's an inverted Tower of Babel. Right.
Right.
They were trying to, because they believed that the gods were at the center of the moon, and so they tried to dig down to the center of the moon where the gods were,
Right.
Guys,
and it ended up caving in so much
You're giving me
that
so many
they.
ideas, Josh.
Yay!
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
No,
The
that's
problem
bad.
is that I often unleash them in an unstructured manner, so they just end up in the wrong places in the lore for where you might consider them useful.
Right.
Or I try
I
to.
think it's like cool lore, and then you put it in like, oh, this is the reason we're all gonna die now. Oh,
Yeah,
I
so
see.
the VI comes, on the voice when you click in, it
Wait,
says
the
emergency
the
power
V-
mode.
VI?
Vehicle information system.
No, the virtual
Okay.
intelligence. So it just
Okay.
says
Virtual intelligence.
Okay,
Okay.
alright.
emergency
I was-
power
yeah.
mode.
All right. I'm gonna open the door. Is everybody where they want to be?
I'm
Probably.
sitting on the space couch.
You're literally just sitting on the couch.
Yeah.
All right.
I should
Door's
probably be
open.
standing in front of him.
All right. Doors are. I'm gonna override the lock then.
All right. He says, lock overrided, and then
Ooh, that was good.
yeah.
I'm going to see if I can disable the VI as well. That particular generation was irritating in its callouts.
I have deduced it's extremely annoying.
Do not
Chances
tamper
of
with
you-
my systems. No. Yeah. So the doors.
RM-RF/var/system32.
Yeah. The door swishes open, and everybody roll initiative.
Uh-oh.
Just as flat D20.
No.
Oh,
So
there you go.
click on your token,
1d8 is
and then click the initiative button on your character sheet. Make sure your token is selected. And wait, don't do it yet because I need to get the turn order up. Okay, now do it.
Am I on the page yet?
Where is initiative?
It should be on your character sheet, one of the top sections.
Hang on, I'm just gonna throw my token down. I'm off to the side here.
Woohoo! Got a 2.
It's a
Am I
D8,
not
so
able
it's
to-
not that bad.
Oh, okay.
Am I not able to click on my token, Caleb? Or did you have a different token for me? Wait, there's
Oh.
a button.
Your
I
token
figured it
isn't
out.
here, that's why.
I got it. Okay, token selected. Now I can go to my character sheet.
Wait, what
Where is-
token are you selecting though?
I just flicked out a token and it's there now.
Select your token first.
Yeah, so
Just
click
on it.
click on your, make sure it's selected when you do this.
How do you do that?
So
Just
just
click
click
on
on
it.
your token, right? Make sure it's selected so that it brings up the like little bubbles and stuff, and then go on your character sheet and click on the initiative button. Yeah.
You guys don't have names for some reason.
Because where the tokens
Mine has a name.
I
drag
can
and
see
drop.
names for everybody.
Oh, I can only see my own name.
Yes.
That's right, because you can only see the name of your token.
Oh, right.
Mhm.
Unless you're
on
the
token
GM.
itself. Yeah, I see.
Doo-wop.
Wop, wop.
Funk. Now that I have the security system online, I can see the difference in the tokens. Can I tell them how many pirates are where?
Whoops.
What do you mean?
I'm essentially asking permission to metagame.
No.
2 squares to your left.
Sorry, I'm on initiative here. And I'm just gonna import. I'll do that there. Okay. So you see, right? You see 3. I guess you don't see anything right away because like the door. You guys aren't really like looking straight at the door. I guess you just see this person. So you see Evelyn. You recognize this person as the woman
Oh,
that you're
no.
holding in your arms. On
Oh,
your
okay.
vision.
Okay. I was like, oh boy, backstory already.
Right.
No.
Yeah, and then she is like standing there like hands up kind of a thing. And there's a person next to her who's also like it's another woman like comms officer or something, like also with their hands up, and you can see that they're like looking terrified at like people on the corners of the room. Like that where you
Oh.
can't see, right?
Okay, so there's obviously enemies in there.
Yes.
Okay.
But
right.
then, so here, let me sort the initiative. So, Till, you go first. What do you want to attempt to do?
Can I tell if the pirates are on their own comm frequency?
Seems like it.
Can I hack into their comm
You can
frequency
attempt to, yeah.
and tie it into our ship's audio system?
Yeah, sure. Make a program roll.
There it is. Is there a stat for cheekiness?
No.
Charisma.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh, holy crap, man. Yeah. So you definitely do that. So you're trying to pipe this audio where?
Into their headsets. So that I want to be able to hear what they're saying, but I also want to be able to pipe audio into their headsets.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I
You have
roll.
full range on that. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to inject the baritone soprano duet from the beginning of the show.
Right. So you okay? So
Into their
you
headsets.
start to do that. You're about to do that, but
Right.
you can't do that on your turn here. So, Dylan, what do you?
Okay,
do?
so that I'd have to do that in a second
Yep.
action.
Yep.
Okay, that's fair.
Yep.
But then I can hear then I should be able to hear what the pirates are saying because talking ain't a free action.
Yes. Oh, actually, because all you have to do you have to do an action and then you just move, right? So all it is you're just clicking on a button. So you're probably fine.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think you're fine.
So
So
just
we
reach over
hear
and
we
tap
hear
play.
the opera music start to play on the soundtrack.
Mhm.
Yeah. So Dylan, what are you gonna do?
Can we hear the music too through ours?
I think
No.
yeah, probably.
I want to be able to do it so I can turn it up to like ear splitting volume without also hurting the rest of my
you
team.
can completely like have control over this, right? So everybody is hearing this, but they're only hearing it as like just a minor like soundtrack to everything that's happening instead of.
Okay. Okay.
What do I do?
This is where the fun begins.
David, what kind of gun do you have?
Another happy landing.
I have a laser rifle essentially.
Find where the combat section is. So basically, you can move and do an action. That's basically how this works.
Okay.
Let me find where the combat section is here. It's not super complicated. So you can move up to 10 meters. I think each square is 2. Yeah, so you can move 5 squares basically
Okay.
in one move. So this is the thing. Are you gonna run
None of us
charging? Right.
Probably. I mean, why not?
Goodness. We might want to let them come to us if they will, because
I mean, I sincerely doubt they're gonna come to you.
I mean, why not? They're pirates.
Mm.
It's a musical spaceship.
So you're just gonna like charge through the door,
Yeah.
and then you're gonna attack them.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll your monoblade.
So these ones are enemies, right?
Yes.
And these ones are the allies. I see now.
And you can
I
you
just
can
thought that
obviously
was
see it
part of
because
the
of their
map.
uniforms, right? So
Right. I just thought that was a part of the map.
There you go, David.
Wait, what? Oh, thanks.
yeah. So go ahead.
Do we know exactly where they are? There aren't any hidden enemies.
I mean, who knows?
So I should roll a notice check.
There's only I s-
Yeah. So it should be for you, right under where you did initiative. There should be a button on the very right.
Oh yeah, I
side of
already
it.
hit it.
Oh, you did? I didn't see anything.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it now. Oh, okay. Okay, so you got a 10. Luckily for you, their armor class is 10. So,
Holy cow! They're like not wearing armor.
no, they're not wearing armor.
Oh,
Oh, actually, no. Yeah, you're right. They would have like just the basest armor. They have 13 armor class.
sorry.
But no. I was just being dumb.
I was
Um,
apologizing too.
Right. No, I know. But luckily for you, you have shock damage, right? So
Yeah.
basically, you have the damage that always happens against AC 13 or less, but they have 13, so it works. So basically, yeah. Describe for us how you are like swinging at this person, like with your awesome monoblade. What does this look like?
I don't know. Like, I don't actually know how sword combat works.
I mean, you have
Well,
like
it works a lot differently when you have a monofilament blade.
yeah,
so
you have an infinitely sharp blade.
Ooh.
You also somehow only kind of hurt him with the sharp blade. So good luck with that.
Yeah, so they have like flight suits, like basic armor on.
I mean, I just swing it.
Chop.
Yeah.
I mean, because honestly, you're probably used to like just flicking in the
Yeah.
direction of
That's
the
true,
enemy,
right?
and then the character does the crazy spin attack.
So it's literally not even like. So maybe you're like distinctly unsatisfied by like what's happening with this because you go like this and you're expecting it to look a lot cooler than it actually does. So you're just chopping.
And it's just a basic attack instead of some sort of crazy combo.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
How are we handling movement? Because I don't know that it has. Does it have rules for grid-based movement?
Yeah, it does. It's just based on meters, and so I just put.
Right. That part. So okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I gotta.
Gotta clean up Jared's mess.
Yeah.
Hey, it was not just me this time.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So how much HP? Yeah, so you definitely seem to hurt this guy, right? So you chop, and it like sparks off of his like suit, but he stumbles back, and he's just like, and he's swearing in Greek. Yeah. So.
Hey, language.
That's
Yeah.
funny. Cool. So it is this pirate's turn. So this pirate is gonna take one look at you, Dylan, and be like, "Okay, teenager with a sword," and then shoot you.
Oh,
That's rude.
okay.
Yeah.
Just shoot a little girl. That's mean. Can't do that.
Well, he did. So.
Dylan's also significantly older than the rest of the.
How
Yeah.
old are you, Dylan?
How old?
17?
Okay.
Only 2 years older than me.
At that age is pretty significant, my dude. How long ago were you?
So-
How long ago were you 15?
Me?
No, David.
Oh.
7 years. I don't know how old I am.
So Dylan's character is 17, mine is 16, David's is 15, and
Oh,
Jared's
that's
yours is 11.
It's
13.
Or 13. Yeah.
13. So
Okay,
that means that Till needs to be 41 in order to complete the pattern.
Yeah,
Yes.
of course. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, so he shoots, completely misses you. So what does that look like, Dylan? Are you like, do you do like crazy dodge moves, or is he just bad?
I kind of like to think he's just bad.
Yeah. He's just like fumbling with his pistol. He's like, "Holy crap! What?"
Just accidentally.
Because like these pirates seem pretty lame, like
It's
from
true.
what we've seen. So
Yeah.
like
It's very true.
that fits.
Yeah. So
How do they react to also having music in their ears? Surprisingly.
yeah, right.
Well,
It
yeah.
just keeps getting
Should
louder
the-
and louder, right?
Should this catch them flat? Should they be flat-footed this whole term?
I don't think that's a thing in this system, but yeah, like they're definitely like, "Holy crap! What's going on?" Opera.
So that's why he missed.
Yeah, that's the fictional reason.
He was
for-
too enthralled by the beauty of the
Or
soprano's
he just
voice.
didn't hear me.
The part where we see you at your thing, you're going like.
Yeah.
And everyone's
Really
like,
lucky that so Dylan,
Sitting there enjoying it.
you have Ironhide, right? For
Yep.
a foci or a focus. What does that mean for you? Like, why do you have so much AC? Is it just like epic dodging skills?
Epic dodge.
I guess.
Right, because it can be anything. I think
Yeah,
the
let
description
me
says
read
like
the description.
whether
It says,
through uncanny reflexes, remarkable luck, engineered skin fibers, or subtle telekinetic shielding, you have natural defenses.
Or you're just that kind of anime protagonist that can just be like, and take the pain.
Yeah, so it's just like reflexes.
I kind of like remarkable luck. That sounds funny.
That's kind of fun too. Yeah.
You're gonna get shot and a beam falls from the ceiling, a wire falls from the ceiling, eats the
Right.
blast, and sort of swings away.
So it's just reflexes, Carly.
Yeah.
So let's see. It's Evelyn's turn. What do you do? You muted.
Sorry, I am going to fire off some shots.
Yep.
Um,
So you
I
can't
can
see
move
anyone
up
right
to
now.
right. I can move up to 5.
Yep.
So I'm going to combat roll across the doors here.
Right.
And I'm gonna pop a shot.
So you're trying to shoot
This dude,
that dude.
Mr. Dude right here. Yeah.
So you can attempt that, but you do not have a clear shot on it. So it would be
What?
Partial
minus
cover.
2.
Okay, well then I am going to roll up to it.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's definitely better. Yeah.
Diagonals count as 1, right?
What?
Diagonals count as 1 in this?
Or did they use the 15-step counting rule that
No.
first
just gonna
diagonal's
ignore
5,
physics.
the next diagonal's 10?
We're just gonna ignore physics.
Okay.
It's not that complicated. I don't get why people have trouble with it.
Is shoot dexterity or can I use it as intelligence?
No, you would definitely be doing dexterity. Yeah, for most shooting.
Okay. Said day.
You're not a powder mage.
So you're
That'd
rolling.
be
You're rolling an
intelligence.
attack. It's different
Oh.
here. Let me. I don't know if we didn't
There
put
should be
in
a
your.
dice next to your weapon. If
your
you-
weapon,
well, you
so-
bought that weapon, so you probably
Oh.
have it.
Let's do that real quick. So it's laser pistol. Whoa. I don't think you have a natural weapon attack bonus on that, obviously.
Laser rifle or weapons automatically have a +1 though.
Oh, do they?
Yep, for being energy weapons.
Didn't know that. That's cool.
Yep, all energy weapons do actually. I think.
Is that it then?
Well, wait. There's another thing. It's like I need to figure out the damage for it. It says 1d6. Okay. And is there any shock damage on this?
Shock is just for melee.
No, it's just for melee. Okay. Can you
I
burst
just
with
roll it?
these? No, you cannot.
Can I roll it?
You can now. Yes.
Other modifier is obviously 0.
Yes.
So I rolled an 8.
Ouch.
You missed.
Darn. Darn.
Yep. So you roll behind cover and then fire off a shot, and yeah, the pirate like ducks behind cover as well, and you miss. Ode, it's you.
Okay, yeah. So I think he kind of shakes his head and he's like, all right, game time. And then he game face. And then I can only move 5. You said.
Yep.
Okay, then I guess I'll just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is there any way I can make a roll to try and move farther and still act?
Yeah. Let me double check on this. How this works.
I guess I should just read the rules like a good player.
That's right. So it says normally it says 1 per turn. Let's see. I'm not sure there's any. I don't think there's any getting around that in the rules. I don't think you can like sacrifice your main action or whatever to like move further or whatever. So yeah, that's I mean I think I'm fine with house ruling that you can like roll exert to try to move another move. Yeah,
Okay.
I think I'm fine with that.
I assume then I wouldn't be able to fire, right?
No, you would not.
I don't really want to be in melee. Now, I can't shoot this guy because I don't have a line of sight, right? There's too much
Nope,
wall
yeah.
in the way. Okay. Assume there's too much wall away for him too. There's barely any wall in the way of this guy. Could I fire at him?
Yeah. -1 at -1, but that's it.
Okay. Well, yeah. That's
Yep.
fine. All right, I'll do that then.
Do it. So you just like roll. You just like. I mean, yeah. I guess roll it and then we'll describe stuff.
Yeah, I guess we'll burst. Why not? Or modifier. Can I do a -1 on here? I think I can.
Yeah, I think you can.
I think I can.
Oof, man,
23.
even with that.
Wait, why do I have so many bonuses? This one.
Because you're awesome. I don't
This
know.
one. Weapon ability. What's the difference? Wait, why?
Yeah, it's 1 for your natural attack bonus as warrior, 1 for the weapon, 1 for skill, 1 for
attack
attribute,
bonus.
2
That's
for
what it is.
burst.
Wow. All right. I guess he gets wrecked. Apparently,
I mean, yeah, like you completely murder him. So describe that for us.
they have 2 shots. So, well, I don't murder him, but
Right.
Stun
That's
him to
true.
death.
Because you have
yeah.
a sun
So I
rifle.
think I just yeah. So I just start sprinting, and then I think I just kind of like twitch shot him in the head as I move.
Right.
Like at that point, I'm just like hits him
Yep.
in the head. I see a burst fire, so I guess I squeeze off a few of them, and then I'll
Mhm.
just kind of like into
Yeah, and
his-
you just like energy and just like goes to the ground stunned. Yeah, cool. So it is the pirate that is next to Dylan's turn. He is going to, let's see.
Gonna take a full round action to pull out his melee weapon.
I don't think he has one. It's the thing.
Fists then. Takes a full round action to wrap his fists so he doesn't hurt himself when he punches.
So I think like disengaging is a thing in the system.
yeah, I didn't read it, but I saw that it was a thing.
Yeah, fighting withdrawal. Okay, so what he's gonna do is he is going to disengage from you, Dylan, so that you don't get like a free attack on him. He's gonna be like backing up, like holding the gun out in front of him, and he moves up here, and then grabs this person, and is like threatening them basically. So it's like yeah, a comms officer of some sort. Fergus, it's you.
Oh, maybe.
Huh. Did anyone get shot?
Nope.
I took a guy out. Oh, you mean of us?
Oh, you guys know.
Yeah.
No.
Can I notice something in the room that'll help? I don't.
Right?
I
Do you
don't
want to
know.
like provide like tactical information or whatever?
Sure.
You'll have to like move so you can actually like, see what's going on.
I have a little pocket mirror and I just aim it around the corner.
No.
My detective pocket mirror.
Mm-mm.
Darn. Okay, I'll just like peek a little bit.
So you like move up here and like peek around.
So a 5-foot adjust.
Yeah. Little peek.
So make a notice roll, I guess. With intelligence.
Hey.
Yeah, there you go. So ask me a couple questions, I guess.
Is there anything in that room that they could use to their advantage in the fight?
Let's see. The main problem is that there are hostages, basically.
Mhm.
And so there are probably things that they could use as like collateral damage and that sort of thing, like blow up things. But like it would also threaten the people that you don't want to hurt.
Is there a fire extinguisher he could shoot?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah, so that's the thing.
Yeah.
Do you say this to someone?
Yeah. It's like, oh, sir, there's a fire extinguisher you could shoot. And then I point at it.
Yeah, we
Without
see it like
leaving my
highlighted
cover.
in your view.
That
I
worked
can
with
do
an
that.
electric
That's
laser rifle.
Um,
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't actually know.
I electrocute.
Probably not. It's probably not going to do much.
Darn.
Yeah, I think I looked down.
Never
I'm
mind.
not sure that's gonna help. Thank you.
Evelyn, you have lasers.
I mean, yeah. Should I really be shooting that though?
I don't know. I'm trying to. I can't. I'm just gonna. You know what? Fine. I go back to the couch. I don't do
Just sit
anything.
back down.
I mean, there are people in the room as well. You know.
I mean, you could just
Yeah.
run in and try to shoot people, Fergus. You could.
You know what? Yeah, fine. I shoot.
Really?
Yeah.
Who are you trying to
look what
shoot?
you did. The one farthest away from the
This
hostage.
person?
Is that a hostage right next to him?
Yeah.
No. You don't.
You
That
can't. Yeah, you could see this person. Yeah, you can shoot at them. I think it would be
shoot.
it'd be a -1.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And
what-
wait, it needs to be on like a separate thing. There's a separate place to put a weapon. So you have a laser pistol, right? Jared, you have a laser pistol, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Go ahead. It should be in your weapons now in the combat section.
Boom.
Well, you missed.
Damage though.
Oh, that's a miss.
Yeah, it's 11. Yeah, they have 13.
Oh.
So yeah, you take a shot. What does it look like when you shoot and miss?
I peek around the corner and then I go, and then I just go back.
Pew!
Yeah. I'm helping.
Okay. Oh, actually, wait a second. That pirate's dead.
Wait.
So you probably shot at this one.
I shoot the fire. Fine, I shoot the fire extinguisher.
I mean, you missed, and yeah. So you can attempt to shoot the fire extinguisher. but
What's
you
the AC of the fire
missed.
extinguisher?
Right. You're right. It's probably less than 13. Okay, so that's fine. So you
Ah.
that was my bad. I meant to like mark that this guy was dead, but I forgot. Yeah. So you shoot the fire extinguisher. It's right next to.
It's right there.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Wait a second. There's no way you could have shot that from that angle, though.
I ricochet it off this chair.
Well, you would need a much higher roll for that.
Darn.
So
No,
you,
what he does is he banks it off the computer screen right there, because it's a laser, and then it goes bam.
no. So you just miss.
The reflecting angles just didn't work for that anyway, David.
This is the future, all right.
Reflecting angles are still respected in the future, David.
That's what you did.
So I think
It's light.
Like,
and I probably should
It
have
works
done
the way
this-
it does all the time, except when it doesn't.
I probably should have done this before.
Get it
but,
right.
I think all the pirates are gonna get -1 for their actions now too because of the opera that you've been blasting in their ears.
Do I get a
thank
minus
you.
one for the opera?
No.
Okay.
Till it's you.
All right. First off, I'm going to try to notice that asteroid that somebody has
You did
conveniently drawn next to my spaceship.
You have noticed.
I am now going to use my supreme good looks and banish the asteroid back
Okay.
from whence it
You
came.
do it.
Nice.
And now I'm actually going to sit down to consider the problem at hand,
Now that I'm done with that,
which is to say that it's probably doing an injustice to this opera piece to be blared in the ears of these pirates. I ought to find one that's a queen excoriating her soldiers for their cowardice in the previous battle, and I know I have one somewhere.
You
But I
start
don't
flipping through
remember
your
where.
music collection.
No.
You're like Watto from Star. You're a slave lord. That's what you are. You're a
What?
slave lord for children.
What?
Think
we
about
literally
this. You-
hired him. We pay him.
Oh, we pay him.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
My ship's jump
Makes a lot
drive
more
died.
sense.
My previous ship's spike drive died. So like I didn't have enough really to buy another ship. And you guys were the ones who talked me into buying a free merchant instead of another freighter because I would have just gone off and bought another space truck and
Yes, that
continued
makes sense.
driving my space truck. What do I do here? The vacuum strat might work because our people are wearing vacuum suits,
It's true.
so I could just open a door. But then the hostages.
I mean, there isn't a door on the bridge exactly that you could open to space.
Oh, come on. Why wouldn't there be a door
Yeah,
to
they just have a
space
door
on
that just
the
leads
bridge?
outside for some reason.
It's
says-
just labeled, don't open
Yeah, exactly. It
this
just
door.
says, don't
It-
open, and,
it's,
like, caution
please
tape.
don't open this door.
In case of emergencies.
In case of emergency, please don't open this door.
Don't break in case of emergency.
These guys space Canadians?
No. They're
Oh.
definitely not space Canadians.
But this door doesn't work. Sorry, eh?
Could shoot the ship with our microphones. Microphone.
Yeah, you just drill a hole in the bridge. That's fine. I'm sure that will go really well.
Yeah. No.
Honestly, if I focus the laser in such a way as to pass through glass without actually damaging the glass, but instead just melt human brain.
I'm not sure
No?
the microfocal laser is quite that micro-focused.
Nope,
Okay.
don't think so.
Cat.
Yep.
Sorry.
You're
You're good.
I'm overly distractible when it comes to cats.
all right.
I mean, I think at this point Till's gonna turn the volume up to 13.
Right.
See if he can make the ears bleed.
Okay, so now it's bumped up to -2, I guess.
No, this is like, oh gosh, I need to get this thing off of my head or my ears are going to be permanently damaged
Right.
type of
Yeah.
loud. This is like
Yeah.
pain loud.
So on their
This
turn,
is
they're
more
probably
than just a
gonna,
-2.
Yeah, rip it off. Yeah.
That
Okay.
being said, I feel like there ought to be some kind of mechanic for this.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Like you just.
So that I'm
literally
not
turn
just
up the
hand
volume.
waving. I'm turning up the volume
You're
now.
literally just turning up the volume.
Because then honestly, I could have just done that to begin with and paralyzed them to begin with here.
Just give them a save to see if they take.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Uh,
Yeah, no, you're right.
So just
Not sure how
roll
you
my
could
program against
it
their
is, but
constitution or something.
it'd probably be either an evasion save to be fast enough or a physical save to endure it. One of the two.
All their saves are the same. So there are 2 pirates left. Both of them failed their saves. And so they're stunned. They can't do anything on their next turn because like they're trying to like
Right.
rip their head earpieces out and like freaking out about it. Dylan, it's you. You're muted.
Yeah, I was gonna say that makes it pretty easy for me to attack one of them.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, you can just like run up to that guy and like stab him. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I do.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and roll
Might
that.
I suggest that motion instead of that motion?
So you missed, but luckily you still do your shock damage, and that guy was already damaged, so he just goes down.
Nice.
So let's see. You have a mono blade, so like I guess you just like you've cut into his skin enough. You basically just like take him out. You stab him through. You run him through. So
Nice.
this is the thing, Dylan. Like you literally just like kill the guy. You just stabbed him through like the chest. How do you feel about that?
A little queasy.
Right, yeah, you look up the length of the blade and you see like the blood like pouring down his chest, and he just like looks at you like alternately like reaching up to his head, his earpiece, like trying to rip it off. You just hear opera like blasting out of his earpiece, and he just like and then just slides off your blade onto the ground. And the comms officer next to the guy was just like so the
That
last
got worse
pirate,
the more words you added. Holy cow.
yeah. The last pirate surrenders. He holds up his hands and he's just like drops his pistol, rips off his earpiece, right? And just like we give up, I give up. And just like kneels under the ground, like puts his hand behind his back.
I give up.
Misa give up.
Don't give up, General Jaja. Misa give up.
So he just like kneels on the ground.
I'm probably just gonna shoot him in the face.
You just step out and shoot him in the face.
I don't know. I feel like I should.
If you do, you don't have to roll. You can just do it.
Well, okay, so we have the same initiative. And I was going to shoot him, but my gun won't kill him. So we should. Do you want to make a roll to see who shoots him?
Yeah, just make another initiative roll.
Oh,
Who shot first?
Actually,
Odd
that doesn't
or
make any
even.
difference. Make
Who shot
a
first, the chicken or the egg? All right.
just make a shoot roll, and whoever gets higher does it first.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
Oh, that's kind of terrible.
Or just flip a coin.
Wait, should I make an attack?
Roll it. Just roll a 1d2.
No, just a
have them
shoot.
call heads or tails.
Like a skill roll.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that was
Alright.
really bad.
Jeez.
Get that one out of your system.
That was ridiculous.
So okay, so why are you going to shoot him?
Because I just stun him when I shoot him.
Oh. So, oh, I see. Okay, well, here's the thing. He surrenders, and I think my character just kind of sits there and tries to think it through.
Right, and so then O just goes up and
Yeah,
does it.
so-
Right, yeah, basically, I was sprinting, so I just run up, and I'm just like, oh, he's not moving very much, and I shoot him in the face.
Yeah,
Then
and
I
you just
look
go
over,
goes into the ground.
I look over, and
That's
I'm
how-
like, whoa, what did you do? And I run over to this guy, and I'm like, what did you do? And I'm like, there's a sword in his stomach, and I'm just like freaking out a little bit. Also, my token just disappeared underneath. Sorry. Yeah, I just start freaking out a little bit, and like,
So Fergus, you can save this guy if you want to.
The guy with the sword in his chest?
Yeah.
Ooh, I like this one.
Fergus is kind of like nonchalantly, do you want me to save him?
yeah, dude, he's gonna die. Get over here.
I mean, he's a bad guy.
He's dying. Get over here.
Are you sure, sir?
Yes, hurry up. And then, yeah,
Okay.
I'm shooting. Dylan looks like you just stabbed a guy through the chest. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, and Dylan obviously, you can tell that she feels remorse, and she
Right, yeah.
she's like, I made a mistake.
Yup.
Immediately regret my decision.
Yeah.
And
all right.
ironically, Fergus
Why
is
are
the
you-
least perturbed out of everyone here.
Even though he's 13.
Actually, so
For
that
for,
flips.
for story reasons.
Do I know you're psychic, right, Jaren? Or do I not know that?
I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm
Have you
sure
asked?
you guys know.
Okay,
Yeah.
then I wasn't that adamant or flippant about it. I was just like, yeah, basically I was like, I think it's probably a good idea. Like he's gonna die. Should please, because yeah, he wouldn't have been that demanding of a psychic.
So keep in mind, Jared, you only have one effort. So if you commit your effort for the day for this,
Yeah.
you will not have any more psychic abilities for the rest of the day.
Wait, what's your power?
Wait, I only get one a day?
Well, different. So
It
different
depends on the
different abilities have different commit
Mm.
times. So, but this one you commit for the day, which means yeah,
What's your
it's
power?
done until the next day. Psychic Sucre. That's what that is.
I mean, I only get one of these a day, and one of you might get hurt.
No, do not use that.
I have
on-
heal
There's a
too.
Lazarus patch in him. Or sorry, no, I'm not. Do you have a Lazarus patch? I mean, he needs something.
This man is evil.
I mean, we literally know him for 2 seconds and we stabbed him in the chest.
No, I
I
said that
mean-
in character.
That's
Yeah.
kind
I know,
kind
I
of how
said-
life
Oh,
works.
okay, you said that in character too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's a pirate. He's not worth spending resources on.
It's hard for me to remember that I'm not that flippant towards you guys because I usually am. So
Hmm.
he's not
Yeah.
that sarcastic. He's just like, I don't know that we can. I mean, and that's basically it.
So I think so. The main figure right here, the woman, she steps over and she's like, it's the same woman that Till
That's none
talked
of the
to,
mistress.
and Evelyn like held in her vision or whatever, and she looks like pretty frazzled. She looks like she hasn't had sleep in a long time. And she steps over and she says, I think you should save him. I don't think anyone deserves to
It's a
die.
medical ship. Aren't you a doctor? You don't you?
No, I'm just the captain. I'm sorry. I know how to fly ships and run comms. I don't know how to kill anyone.
How many people did these pirates kill?
Maybe 6 or 7.
I shoot him in the face.
She's like, yeah, take him out.
Oh.
Does anyone try to stop her?
No.
No.
I protest.
And I shoot the other guy that we stunned.
I stunned 2 of them.
Wait! Don't kill all of them.
Why
We
not?
need some for questioning.
Why would we? I turn and look at
The little detective.
yeah, look at
Little
Fergus.
detective that could.
How many what information could he possibly give us that would be of any importance to us?
Yeah, so the
We won't
captain.
know until we ask.
The captain is just like shocked, like he just shot him in the. Okay.
This is war. They committed an act of war.
What
against
is
your
it
people.
good for?
We have neither the resources nor the safety of taking prisoners. There is no reason
Fergus.
to not kill these men.
Fergus,
Yeah.
they're pirates. They're not complicated. They take what they think they can get. And that's
Get
about the
nothing
gist
back.
of it. Like,
But we don't know. Oh,
we're
sorry.
not going to
But we
learn
don't know they're
anything by
not
questioning
more
them.
than pirates.
I love your voice.
I look into the future.
Okay, you use your last effort.
Yep.
And
And
what's
to
your question?
see, are these pirates more than just simple pirates?
So, just as a point of note, that's not how the book describes the power working. You see a scene with yourself in your viewpoint.
Right.
Can't
No, but he.
learn, like,
So he
weird-
asked me a question, and then I give him a scene based on the question.
Okay, well, because last time I think he learned something inside metaphysical about it, too. Like that she was telling the truth or something, because like, she was actually scared or something, which was something. Maybe I missed the scene.
No, because the scene was Evelyn finding her and defending her from pirates.
Exactly. It
Well,
wasn't
I was
just
trying to figure out whether or not it was
she's
just
telling the
that.
truth. So it's literally this is how the book describes it. It says once triggered, the adept gets a single brief vision related to the question about the future that they're asking.
Right.
Right. So I gave him and the answer to the question,
I
but
must have missed the vision for some reason.
yeah. So the vision was her like going onto the ship and fighting pirates, and then like cradling the woman in her arms.
Right.
So, but yeah,
So what's the
you-
answer?
So your question was, are they redeemable? Basically,
No. Are they more than just pirates? Are they more than just simple pirates?
I don't know what you mean.
As
Like-
in, have they been
like, do
sent
they
by
have any
somebody? Do
valuable
they have
information?
any?
Oh, I see.
Is this just an act of piracy, or something further than something more
Right.
sinister?
Pretty much what I want to get a vision of is us questioning him and seeing if it helps at all, or if I shoot him or not, or if we learn anything.
Right. Yeah. If there's anything more that makes sense, yeah.
I'm back. Everyone's dead quiet.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of. I think you get a vision of you guys interrogating them and them just being like super pathetic and not giving you any information at all.
So Connor's ability is useful here. We can interrogate them without actually having to interrogate them,
Right? Yeah.
and thereby not actually breaking the Geneva Conventions.
Oh my gosh.
I'm pretty sure shooting him in the face is still breaking
Yeah,
that.
I think cold-blooded murder, maybe tiny bit.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
I shoot him in the face.
But it's not the Geneva Conventions.
It's a space.
right. So basically, you get a vision of the pirate saying like, "We don't know anything. We were just trying to scavenge things. Like just do
Right.
what we do." Yeah. And you.
Right. Yeah, I shoot him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You don't convey that before shooting him? You just-
I probably do afterwards. Yeah.
I had a vision. It's fine, guys.
I mean, no. What I say is they would have given us nothing. They were simple pirates, and they deserve to die. They're pathetic, and if we let them live, they will simply cause more destruction.
So
This was an act of war.
yeah, Captain Losmos. comes over to this guy. This is the last person you go to, right? So you murder this dude, and then you come up to murder the last person. And she she goes over at him, and she's just like, please. He doesn't need to die.
What benefit do you have from his life remaining? And she seems very
to experiment on him.
No. He's a
the heck,
person.
Jared?
He doesn't need to die. There's no reason to take any life if you don't have to.
But this prevents more. How do I put this?
One death prevents more than one death in the future?
I mean, I guess I could make some sort of precog reference, and that'd be clever. But I mean, I think I think she literally just says, "What?" Yeah, I don't know.
It's purely utilitarian, my good Watson.
I mean, pretty much. What will this man do tomorrow, and the day after, and the day after that?
He'll face justice for his crimes, but he won't die.
Then it's not justice.
He'll work. He'll
crimes.
become an indentured servant of the court probably, and he'll spend his life doing something useful.
And in order to do that, how are we going to get him there? And can we assure that such a court will prosecute him in such a justified fashion?
Do any of if the answer to any of those questions is no, does that still make it right to kill him?
Right. I am trying to preserve our lives and the lives of other people. How is that not right?
Can I make an observation about Dylan?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's standing there still where she stabbed the guy, and she is like in shock, so she's just gripping the handle of her sword and shaking.
Can I see folks' vital signs?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, y'all have vac suits on, so yeah.
He's going to recommend that Dylan sit down.
Yeah, well, I think you notice that Ode is not in the room anymore, and he's sitting down on like one of the benches in the waiting room behind it, just sort of staring at the pedestal in the middle. So yeah, started taking that advice.
I'm going to roll notice.
For why?
I want to analyze the situation of all the people in the room.
Sure. Yeah, do it plus wisdom.
Oh, I thought I did do plus wisdom. Why didn't I do plus wisdom? Oh, I did. Did it?
No, it did intelligence. So you got a 5 instead. Right. Do you have plus 1 in wisdom?
Wait, it was wisdom?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said intelligence.
Nope.
Yes, I have plus 1 in wisdom.
So okay, it's a 6. Yeah, I don't think you notice anything. You're oblivious to what's happening.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I don't see any reason why I shouldn't shoot him. In my mind, this is war, and to leave anybody left behind is to leave another mine to get stepped on.
Right. So I mean, she's still in front of him, right? Like, so you can't just like shoot him. Are you gonna try to like move her physically or what?
I mean, what was the last thing that we said?
You said I'm trying to save the lives of everyone here, isn't that right?
Right.
And like the lives of future people, and she just like it was staring at you basically.
I don't understand. Please explain this to me. And I say that with sincerity.
Evelyn, stand down. This isn't war.
I mean, she doesn't hear that from Till, so she just continues on and says, "It's not right. It's never okay to kill a human being, unless it's absolutely necessary. And even then, I think it stains your soul somehow. It must. I've seen too many people with too much blood on their hands. They've changed."
Stains your soul? Changed.
It's not right. At the very least, it's not good for you to do it. maybe a court. Maybe they'll find him guilty, and maybe they will have capital punishment on him. I don't know. But that would be just, where this, right now, you shooting him while he's unconscious, he's not a harm to anyone. We can just restrain him. There's no need to kill him at all.
I think this is very foolish, but I will respect your wishes.
Thank you. And she just completely relaxes. Like, her whole body was like super tense, and she leans up against the. Really?
I'm kidding.
Oh my gosh!
No.
I mean, you
I was
could,
gonna
right?
say
I
that
could, but I'm not going to.
that would be
Till would have a hard time letting Evelyn back on the ship.
Yeah.
TBH.
Yeah. So she leans against the the console there and just breathes heavily. She's like, I think there are more pirates in the cargo section, the southern section of the ship.
Till pipes up through the comms. Pardon me, but can you hit that green button next to your hand? I need you to reboot the security cameras.
I'm sorry, who's this? She's looks at the rest of you.
This is our pilot. Please press the button.
Oh, I'm Till. Hi.
Chloe.
Nice ship you got. Can you push the button, please?
Sure. And then she
Also,
clicks it.
patch your Also, put in your security patches when they come. Don't put off updates.
She
It's not worth
blushes. I'm sorry. And she just shakes her head and pushes the button.
Okay, so I would like to use this pirate as a hostage then to try to get the rest of them to surrender.
Right. I mean, that's probably where we unless someone has a last thing to go to. I think this is probably where we wrap up.
Okay. Can we just say that was what happens then, or do you want to continue the story?
Oh no. Yeah, there's definitely
There's
more.
more. Okay.
Here, yeah.
All right. Yeah, I think we should wrap up there then.
Hey, Captain. Have any plans for Tuesday night?
So yeah, I figured that's where this is going.
Wait, you said that to Chloe?
Why not?
Okay. She's about 30. Yeah, I think she has
Only because he's got her off balance. And,
right. Yeah, she has
would totally
blonde
knock her
hair.
off balance.
It's back in a ponytail. She's wearing the uniform, right? And she looks at the I don't know, the security camera and nearest to her. And she says, I have to thank you for picking up our distress signal. Actually, no. Till, make a talk roll. That's what needs to happen.
See how good you can talk.
Guarantee you ain't
With
gonna
charisma.
go so well. You do realize every character I build gets a charisma as a dump stat?
Mm-hmm.
I have yet IRL to find charisma overly useful.
That's my favorite
Except
stat.
for Al's character.
This character?
Or Alphonse, I'm sorry. The
No,
character that
he
was
meant
Alphonse.
in real life. He said in real life.
Oh.
Oh,
I thought he meant in real life as in the mechanical
Oh.
side of the game. I see.
right.
I mean, that wasn't the worst role in the world.
Yeah, that's technically a success for a lot of roles.
Yeah, so I think
The intent was to fluster and off balance her. It wasn't to actually attempt to woo her
right. Okay.
into.
Yeah, so I
taking
think
a
I think
date
you
or
do
anything,
that,
right?
but you do it in a. Yeah, so I think she looks at the security camera and she says, "Well, I do thank you for answering our distress signal and coming to rescue us. I'm not sure that comment was in good taste, Captain. I'm surrounded by the bodies of my crew members and the assailants who attacked us. I'm not sure dinner plan's the first thing on my mind right now."
I apologize, Captain. Taste never was my strong suit.
She's shakes her head. Well, what are we doing about the pirates?
I don't know. My team seems to have it in hand.
And Evelyn, is that when you kind of start to to explain your idea about like using the pirate as a hostage or whatever. Connor,
Sorry.
is that when you start to explain that you're gonna like the plan to use the pirate as a hostage or whatever?
Oh yeah, that sounds good.
Yep. And I think we like fade out on that conversation. So, the thing we have to talk about now before we wrap up here is goals, because didn't actually talk about
We
that.
create goals.
Forgot about those.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I kind of forgot about them too. So
I
I'm
didn't
totally
make-
so basically that's the way you get XP. So obviously, the thing is for this you don't have like a mission exactly because
We weren't privy to what was actually going on, so we couldn't have actually made goals beforehand anyway.
That's true. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I made.
So should we just get a static amount of XP then for this one, and then create goals for next time?
No, because you're working towards this mission, right? So
Right.
once you like once you like save these people and like actually get them back to get them to where they need to go, that's when you'll get like mission XP for this. You've been working on it, right? So you'll get that. But yeah, like if you guys want to like think about 3 goals, up to 3 goals of like things your character wants to accomplish, at least one of them should be like a short-term thing, right? That can be accomplished like one session. So we won't do it like retroactive goals. So don't write goals for like things you did this session, but like think about goals for, and we don't have to like write these all out right now, but I just want to mention it, right? Like think about goals for next session. Like what your character is going to be attempting to
I get
do.
XP for my goals.
Oh, you had goals, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
What were your goals?
I'd obtain better armor, discover if anyone is psychic in the crew, which I thought was gonna be like a thing.
Yeah, that probably doesn't even, count.
And then test myself for real / get in a fight.
I think you get 1 XP for that.
Yay.
Yep.
He's gonna outlevel us very quickly. He knows the mechanics of the game.
I mean,
It's not
I mean, he
fair.
literally got 1 XP over you.
Where do you even write those?
They're at the bottom
Under
of the sheet.
miscellaneous by your languages.
Current goals, right at the top
it's
there.
the last tab
miscellaneous.
that's collapsed. It says miscellaneous.
Yeah, so we don't need to like write those all out right now, but I just wanted to mention those. So at the end of session, normally we'd go through goals and see if anyone earned an XP.
So should we make them as if they were from the beginning of the session, or just
No.
make them?
We're not gonna do retroactive goals now. I'm gonna give. I'll just give everybody 1 XP. Not you, David, because the 1 XP you got was
I don't
that
get XP
XP.
for being prepared.
Um, no, but just because like if we had been thinking about like goals or whatever, we could have. I'm sure someone could have. We all could have accomplished like one small minor thing. So just give yourself 1 XP. And then yeah, for next time we'll actually probably have goals. So, other than that, I think that's our first episode of Elysian Road. So, thanks guys, that was awesome. That was super fun. I love the like full circle of this session. I loved the moment where Josh Tilts decided to play the opera on their comms. Like that was perfect. It just kind of tied everything together. I'm definitely interested in the character directions that all of you are going in, and your reactions to death right away. So that was cool.
Yeah, it was really interesting to finally play characters.
Yeah, that
that
was
weren't
awesome.
Like, oh, I killed a guy.
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly right.
Yeah, that was
Mhm.
good.
That being said, I do hope we don't end up on missions where we have to kill things all the time. If killing is going to be a big focus
Right.
of the camp, if the gravity of killing is a focus in the campaign, just my vote is to not have every mission
No, for
contain
sure. Yeah,
killing,
that's definitely not my
so
plan.
that
Yeah.
we don't end up having to do this whole spiral down the path of
Yes,
darkness,
Exactly.
sort of
Yeah.
summon evil things
we want
type
the,
of.
we want the spiral
deal.
down the path of darkness to be much more drawn out. It needs to be over a very long period of time. Okay, cool. I think that's it. I think we're out. That was Elysian Road, episode 1. We'll be back next week. Right? Next week is still go for everybody?
So far.
Yeah, I'll have to leave early, but I'll.
Right. I mean, we might just do a
Next
shorter
week.
session then, right? So, yeah.
I think next week is fine for me.
Okay, sounds good.
Should be fine for me.
Okay, well, I'll see you guys next weekend. We're out. Bye.
Sweet.